Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. It's been a while since I've been on, but I'm here today to do what I do. And that's bring you the message through the tarot. My name is Maria, and this is my channel, Maria's Tarot's Journey with Me. Welcome if you're new. Old timers, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. 7 a.m. here in New York City. Hope all is well. I'm having my coffee, y'all. Without any further ado, I'm Maria, and welcome to my channel, Maria's Tarot's Journey with Me. Let's take a moment of silence and invite spirit in, focus, for an energy oracle message to open up this reading with love and light. And so it shall be, y'all. And we're going to pull a message from the Divine Energy Oracle. All right, how does that sound? Let's work with spirit in that essence so we can get a opening message for the collective and see what exactly spirit wants us to know just for today, y'all. Let me light my sage. So bear with me. Hope all is well. Spirit of the Most High and Divine that resides within me, I ask that you provide me with the truth, wisdom, clarity, and understanding. It is only through the collective consciousness that I pray for all those in need of peace and serenity. Guide me, Holy Divine. Protect me, Archangels, as I read into the tarot on behalf of the collective's greatest and highest good of all. Allow me to be a messenger and a beacon of hope for those seeking solace in order to move forward throughout their days. I thank you in advance, Spirit, for any messages that will be received. And so it shall be. Archangel Michael, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Gabriel, surround me and cover me and protect me with your loving light and essence. Thank you in advance, Spirit. All right, y'all. Let's get this sage burning and clear this deck out so we can get some peace, love, and positive vibes. Where's everybody from? I'm out of New York City. It's approximately 7:15 almost in the morning. Hope y'all have y'all coffee, whatever you like to drink in the morning. And just know, this too shall pass. If you're going through anything at this very moment, if you're looking for any particular answer, sign, message, put your big ears on and be open to the unknown. That's how we learn and that's how we grow, y'all. I'm clearing out the deck. The energy oracle, divine energy oracle. Ladies, where my ladies at? Any ladies up in here? Men are welcome too. We don't get gender specific when it comes to delivering the message from spirit. Just so y'all know, we're going to also get messages from the guides as well to close out today's message. And I'll be working out of the Radiant, the Radiant Tarot. This one right here, y'all. This is the deck we're using for the main messages. So I'll remove any negative energies and I invite love and light from the Most High and Divine that resides within me and you. So we can get an understanding of what is it that the universe is trying to tell us for our greatest and highest good of all. I'll be clarifying with the Morgan Greer mini tarot if I'm directed and guided to do so. I always like to give my decks a cleanse before I start working with them. How's everybody feeling this morning? Happy Sunday. Welcome. Welcome to the channel if you're new. If you're an old timer, drop me a holler. I know it's been a while. It's been a minute, y'all. But you know, when life shows up, you got to do what you got to do to handle what it is that's being thrown at you in order to clear your path, because not every storm comes to disrupt you. It comes to cleanse you and make way for those things that we couldn't see beforehand. So with that being said, let's put the sage in the cut. Have it sitting up in the cut, yes, all the time. Welcome. I'm Maria, and this is my channel, Maria's Tarot's Journey with me. The Divine Energy Oracle. Let's see what Spirit wants us to know just for today. How about that? Right? Right now we have Awaken the Goddess Within You. This is the Kundalini Energy Rising meditation music that ultimately, it puts me in a zone, y'all. Gives me a sense of peace, but with enthusiasm to speak my truth. So everything is live, unedited. We're going to get it popping. We're going to get straight into the message. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. We're working with the Divine Energy Oracle. For those that are coming on in, welcome. Good morning. Spirit, what is it that the collective needs to know? Focus on your success, collective. Top of the hour, the message is focus on your success. What's at the bottom of the deck? Think things through beforehand. In order to be successful, you must put in the proper thought, right? So let's put these two messages at the top right here. We're going to leave that right here because we're going to get right back to those messages. Now, let's move in. And look what I see here. Focus on your success, think things through, and be true to yourself. There's somebody out there in the collective right now that might be stuck in their own dilemma created through their own self-inflicted fears. You want that success, you have to think things through clearly, collective, and being true to yourself. Spirit is reminding all of us, at the end of the day, if we can't be there for ourselves, how can we be there for anybody else? Be true to thy own self. Thank you, Spirit. Now, this is the Rider-Waite Radiant Edition Tarot. I love this deck. So the main focus is to focus on success. What does success means to you, collective? Sometimes in my mind, and not even on a spiritual level, on a human being level, success is basically waking up in the morning, being able to, put food in your mouth. That's a successful thing that we can do, especially during these turbulent times in this world. Excuse me, I gotta blow my nose. Success can take on different meanings at any given time in your life. But the greatest success of all, in my opinion, is actually waking up, knowing that, your higher power chose to keep you on the wake-up list just for today. But enough of my ramblings. Let's move straight on into today's message. I'm going to do a Celtic cross spread, alright, y'all? So bear with me as I shuffle through and lay the cards out, because I need Spirit to position me and put me in the proper mindset to deliver the message. And the first message is, I want to ask Spirit, what is the current position? Current position basically in the Celtic tarot spread. The first energy card that I'm going to read for you all that are coming through is, where are you at right now in your process? What is the current position of the collective's energy? What's going on with the collective? Show me what I need to know, please. Current position. Looky here, looky here. Guess who showed up? Beautiful energy, the Empress. I love this energy. You know why? Because if you're in this current position, that tells me that not only your self-esteem within your self-collective is blooming and is popping, that means Spirit got his hands all over you. And whatever you're trying to achieve, Spirit is reminding us, focus on that success. You are the Empress, your current position, but in order to remain in your throne, you got to think things through. See, these divine energy oracles came out for a specific purpose, and it's to remind us all, at the end of the day, what is the Empress representing for you in your life? What are you thinking things through right now, in this moment in time, that's going to help you get to the other side of what you feel may be barren in your life right now? Success doesn't equal having all the money in the world. No, success comes in different forms, y'all. So if you're in the Empress mode, that's telling me that the universe is about to bless many of y'all out there. But there's some work that still needs to be done. The Empress is a beautiful energy, male or female. We don't get gender specific when it comes to reading these energies, because you could be a man or a woman. She's sitting on her throne. Everything she touches turns into gold. knows how to give birth to new ideas. What have you been contemplating and trying to create in your life? Continue to think things through. The energy that's crossing you, there's something you have to let go of. But you're stuck in your own dilemma. You're manifesting your own fears and pain with the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is a representation of walking away from something emotional that is no longer serving you. And at the end of the day, in order to focus on any success in your life, you gotta know who you truly are. Didn't Spirit show us in the bottom of the deck? It's time to be true to yourself, collective. Whatever you're contemplating on walking away from that's no longer emotionally serving you to grow you into a better human being, Spirit is reminding you, be true to yourself ultimately represents, as long as you continue to think things through, the process of change and elimination will bring forth the change and the success that you are so desperately seeking at this time. So the energy that's crossing you in your current position, see, this is how I gotta get a better setup, y'all. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I have to explain to you. The first energy was the Empress. This is telling me that many of y'all are coming into your own. And it's only because of the Eight of Cups. Many of y'all are thinking things through a situation that has to do with an emotional connection to something, somebody, or somewhere in your life where you know is no longer being conducive to you. So let's take a look at your past energy. The Queen of Cups is coming in your past position. You were very loving and caring, taking care of yourself. Past energy. Wow, we got some strong female energy coming up. That's your past, your distant past, your recent past energy. The Sword of Truth has popped up for many of y'all. Ace of Swords. What does Ace of Swords represent? Exactly what the Divine Feminine energy at the bottom of the deck is reiterating. Being true to yourself is knowing who you are, because many of y'all have become and enveloped this energy of the Queen of Cups. Emotionally always being there for others. But yet at the end of the day, you found yourself losing focus. So it's time for you to make a decision, collective. In order for you to remain true to yourself and know you are this Empress, and that you have been stemmed and born from this energy right here, from your past energy of the Queen of Cups, there's something you have to let go of. Eight of Cups. And I'm going to clarify that Eight of Cups. So, getting into this Ace of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This is the type of energy where what is an air sign? An air sign is a what? Spirit wants you to know. Think things through when it comes to being true to thy own self. Because the Ace of Swords comes to slice and dice and put you in positions so you can put the focus back on you, collective. Whoever you are, wherever you are in your process right now, just understand, as long as you continue to be true to yourself and start telling yourself the truth, Ace of Swords, all will be well. But your hopes and fears, what are your hopes and fears? Seven of Swords is coming up in your hopes and fears position, which ultimately is telling me that Spirit is reminding you, what self-deceit, self-deception have you been encountering or enduring in your life right now that has put you in a position to have to walk away from something that no longer is serving you? See, when the Seven of Swords comes up in your hopes and fear position, it doesn't necessarily mean that we have to point the finger at anybody else. Spirit wants us to take a better look deep within our own selves and ask ourselves, what have we been depriving and deceiving our own selves of in order for us to take flight, and in order for us to remain in the Empress position There's something that needs to be cut out of your life. Eight of Cups. Because we got the Ace of Swords. Some things have been revealed recently in someone's process. And Spirit is reminding you, being true to yourself means you have to think your situation thoroughly through. If you want focus and success in this area that has been bogging you down for far too long. The final message from Spirit, here we have Six of Pentacles. And Six of Pentacles is all about, that's the earth energy. It's about finding a balance between heaven and earth, so to speak. You know, like reciprocity. What are you giving out in order to receive, and vice versa? Whatever situation you finding yourself in that has put you in a predicament to have to choose emotionally to walk away from things that are no longer serving you due to your own self-manifestation. Seven of Swords, guilt, pity, and shame. There's some deception that has been taking place in your world. But you know who you are. Because you're being true to yourself. Why I say that? Because the Ace of Swords is coming up. So despite whatever past energies you have encountered, this Six of Pentacles, the final message from Spirit, is reminding you guys that no matter who come and who go, at the end of the day, if being true to yourself means you have to eliminate certain people, places, and things out of your life, then so be it. Because bottom of the deck, what we got? We got the Star energy. The Star is all about hope, faith, being true to yourself, testing the elements of your own limitations that you create within your own mind with the self-deception, that you manifest by running the cycle over and over in your mind. Look, you got Death in the back. Death is all about change and transformation. It's not about literal death. But let's go ahead and clarify that Eight of Cups and see exactly what is Spirit trying to let you guys know in the collective when it comes to walking away from what no longer serving you. Why is the Eight of Cups crossing your Empress energy? Because sacrifice sometimes is needed in order for growth and change to occur in your life. You got to eliminate certain baggage in order to restore the balance within your own heart, mind, body, and spirit. That's focusing on your success, collective. Why is the Eight of Cups here? What does the collective need to understand when it comes to making a decision to walk away from what no longer is serving them, Spirit? Because based off of the energies that came out, your past energy is showing me that you had to focus on you. You was loving yourself. You was loving and caring with the Queen of Cups energy. But something occurred where the truth had to be revealed. Many of y'all accepted the truth, and many of y'all are stuck with this Eight of Cups, not knowing whether you should stay or go. But the truth and the proof is always in the writing within your heart. Thank you. We have Nine of Wands. Action is needed. In order for change to occur, in order for you to no longer feel stuck and stagnated in making that decision and focusing on your success, in order to walk away from those cups that you know are not providing you any new growth and change, the Nine of Wands is clarifying the Eight of Cups energy. Ultimately, Spirit is trying to tell you, collective, whatever heartache, betrayal, mistrust, whatever you have faced within a connection that has been untrustworthy and truths have been revealed, Just understand, you always have the right to protect yourself. Be on guard. Nine of Wands. Protect yourself. Understand the process of reciprocity is an equal give and exchange. But if you know love is no longer being served at this table that you have created for your life, it's time for you to stand your ground. Spirit is reminding you with the Nine of Wands energy. Focus on your success. How do you do that? Restoring the balance within you first and foremost. How do you do that, collective? You do that by thinking things through a moment at a time. Alright? Let's go ahead and clarify that Ace of Swords. Why is the Ace of Swords here? Therefore, today's message is very clear, cut, and precise. Whatever emotional connections that you have been enduring, that you know are not fulfilling, and that are not equally giving and exchanging within you, and you see yourself putting out more than you're receiving, Spirit is reminding you. Ultimately, the decision lies and rests within you, collective. Being true to yourself. Having the hope and the faith within yourself to test the waters and take that leap of faith, and to also believe that the universe is going to have your back. But you got to have your back for yourself when it comes to releasing and letting go of certain things that are no longer serving you, especially if it's the Seven of Swords energy that has put you in a state of manic fear. Clarifying the Ace of Swords now, y'all. Thank you. Ace of Swords. It's being clarified. Look at what we got here. Ooh, wee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of Cups. How ironic is that? The truth has been revealed. 7 of Cups is being clarified with the Ace of Swords, and here we have the 8. Now, ultimately, the fantasy that you have enveloped and put yourself into and entrusted yourself into a world of deception and lies when it comes to holding on connections, Spirit is coming straight for someone's neck today to remind you. Be true to yourself. Tell yourself the truth when it comes to living in fantasy world with this connection that you know is no longer serving you. Always be vigilant and stand on guard and be ready to accept certain things you cannot change, collective. Because at the bottom of the deck, in the energy oracle, it says be true to yourself. Being true to yourself ultimately is finding that balance within you to have the strength and the vitality to understand when things are no longer serving you with this 8 of Cups energy. It's time for you to make a decision whether or not you want to stay or go, because the Ace of Swords has been clarified with the 7 of Cups energy, basically telling you that yes, you may have found yourself in this fantasy with another individual that had put you through the ringer, because this is deception and deceit. 7 of Swords. Let's clarify and get some more information regarding why you feel it's time for you to cut someone out of your life. 7 of Swords. It's being clarified with the 6 of Cups. Wow. So this connection goes back. It is a connection that you guys out there in the collective have been dealing with for many years. Could be 6 years, could be 6 months. But just know this, that is an energy and a connection. Because we got a 6 of Cups and we got a 6 of Pentacles. Therefore, the cups talk about your energy. What are you giving out back into the universe with the 6 of Pentacles? Six of Pentacles talks about finding that balance in order to restore the balance within you. But how are you going to do that with the Seven of Swords always keeping you in deception and deceit? So that's why Spirit is clarifying and letting me know to tell you guys out there in the collective that there's a connection that you are struggling right now to make a decision to walk away from. But ultimately, if you want to remain in Empress mode and let that person know that they can't bring you down and take away your power, you must be vigilant at all costs and make that decision to cut out what no longer has been serving the both of you with this fantasy-like intrusion that your mind has created and manifested. The only way to do that is to be true to thy own self. Ace of Swords. Speaking your truth, revealing the truth, and letting the truth be known is the only way to free yourself and restore the balance that has been shaken within your connection between you and spirit, not you and this other individual that stems from your past. Six of Pentacles is being clarified. The Five of Cups. There will be heartache, there will be loss, there will be times where you're going to feel that self-loathing. You're going to always find yourself in a position where you're going to be thinking about this individual and what you lost with them. But remember, being true to yourself is thinking things through in order to find a success that you are looking for right now in your life. If you think things through and focus on the success, what is success? Success is knowing who you are as an individual, as a person, within a connection that has no longer served you for your gratuity, for your love and your care. When it comes to this connection from someone in your past that has just been pulling the wool over your eyes, or you pulling the wool over your own eyes. Spirit wants to know, because at the end of the day, with the Five of Cups energy, you always have a choice, collective. You could stay sitting in your own shit, or you can make an effort to acknowledge that reciprocity begins and ends with who. You have to find that balance within you in order to free yourself from this emotional turmoil that you continue to inflict upon yourself due to the fantasies. Seven of Cups. Due to the fantasies that Spirit has already revealed to you regarding an individual that you're connected with that stems from your past. So sometimes, I was told, sometimes, collective, listen clearly, sometimes we have to go back to our past. Pick up the pieces, right? What are the pieces? The pieces are the lies, deception, and deceit that we have created in our world in order for us to hold on to people, places, and things and connections that are no longer of service to us to help us grow and begin our healing process in life. Therefore, we got the Queen of Cups, your distant past energy. Why is she here? Because in your distant past, again, Six of Pentacles is coming up. Now we got two Six of Pentacles coming on today's message to remind you with the star energy at the bottom of the deck. Something that you're afraid to release and let go and focus on your success. Spirit is reminding you with the Six of Pentacles. You're going to have to take an L in certain areas of your life. But that doesn't mean all will be lost, because the Six of Pentacles represents restoration and finding balance once again. And once you remember who you are and be true to yourself, this Queen of Cups energy, you start pouring that love back into yourself, collective. That's when the hope and restoration and faith within whatever you are fearing, within this connection that has been biased and has been put you in positions to make you lose faith and hope in yourself. Or you could be doing it to yourself. Let's clarify the star and find out why. King of Pentacles. You want to feel that honor, that trust within yourself again. It's time to take authority over the empire that you have created in your mind with that Queen of Cups. No longer holding on to the baggages of the past. Sometimes it's necessary for us to tell ourselves the truth. Be stern, like the King of Pentacles. Get straight to the point. Don't hold yourself back, collective. Stop putting yourself in a position. Spirit is showing me, stop putting yourself in a position to find yourself in self-sabotage mode. Therefore, you won't be able to focus on success. Why? Because you're holding on to things that have taken place in the past that have put you in positions that you know were unfair. Six of Pentacles. Balance was not evened out within this deception with someone you was connecting with. A childhood friend. Focusing on success. Bottom of the clarifying deck, we got here justice. What is justice? Justice is this. Spirit is just saying, show them what justice represents. You want justice? You want reciprocity? You want to be reprimanded? You want them to be reprimanded for all that they do? Justice begins and ends with you. Being true to yourself, thinking things through, focusing on the success of growing, healing, getting better, releasing and letting go, understanding that you have to stand your ground. King of Pentacles energy also talks about getting the job done. What job needs to be done when it comes to this Eight of Cups energy? When in fact you know who you truly are with this Empress energy, current position. Because in the past, you was that Queen of Cups. But somewhere along the line, balance was interrupted. Certain losses took place. You fear the change, but truth be told, with the Ace of Swords, everything will be revealed in time. This King of Pentacles is clarifying that star energy to remind you, no longer do you need to be fooled, lied, and cheated and deceived on. Because with the star energy, you can always get back what was lost. But you can't get back what you intentionally gave away, collective. So be true to yourself. Let go. Let go of what you think you need and allow the universe to put you in position to what you need to have in order to focus on your success. All right, let's close out this message with a message from the guides. All right. Sometimes we can find ourselves in connections where we put out more than we can give to ourselves, not knowing that we're causing our own self harm. Self-deception is a motherfucker. Denial is a drug too, y'all. Don't forget that. Final message. Time to take responsibility for your actions. Messages from your guides. Taking responsibility for your actions. You know, ultimately, you're an empress and you got that Queen of Cups energy, but yet and still having to make that decision and be responsible to take the action because the truth has been revealed. Message was clear and cut. Whatever you holding on to when it comes to this childhood connection with someone in your life that ultimately is no longer serving you emotionally, take responsibility for your own actions. You want the pain to end, it's time for you to sever the ties. Feel the joy in all that you do. You might not feel the joy, you might not feel the joy in that moment when you're trying to disconnect yourself from what no longer is serving you. But if you take the responsibility and hold yourself accountable for where you are in your process, Spirit is going to put you in a position where you're going to live your bliss. And you're going to regain everything that once was stolen and taken from you. So always stay vigilant and be aware. Because at the bottom of the deck, it's time to focus on the positive. You understand? Focusing on the positive. That could mean anything, a multitude of things in your life at this particular time. For me, Spirit, I gotta tell you, for me, focusing on the positive right now is simply opening my eyes, being able to have clean water to wash my body, make me some hot coffee, and be able to connect with like-minded individuals in order to speak my truth. And with that being said, it's been a pleasure. Okay. All right. I'm going to close y'all guys out with a soul's journey lesson so y'all can meditate upon this soul's journey card. And get back at me in the comment section and let me know how y'all do throughout the day when it comes to focusing on success and letting go of things that no longer serve you, along with this lesson card. What's the message for those in the collective? This is going to teach us how to be responsible and take actions for our own thinking processes. Thank you, Spirit. Wow, success. How about that? What's on your mind, collective? Again, drop me a comment. Let me know what does success represent for you in your life, because Spirit is ultimately trying to get an understanding out to y'all about success in some area of your life that needs to be addressed. Success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Break that down, analyze it, come back, and let me know how you did at the end of the day. I'm Maria. I want to thank you for taking this journey with me. And I'll see you on the flip side. I might come back later and go live. We'll see how the day transpires. All right, y'all. Have a good one. Peace.